King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla have embarked on their first engagement since the official royal mourning period came to an end following the Queen's death on September 8. While visiting Dunfermline, north of Edinburgh in Scotland, Charles paid an emotional tribute to his late mother as he carried out one of her final wishes. Months before the Queen died at Balmoral Castle, her beloved Scottish retreat, she chose to bestow city status on Dunfermline. To honor the late Queen's final demands, Charles and Camilla visited Dunfermline on Monday to formally mark the town becoming a city. "My wife and I are immensely proud to be able to share this historic moment with you," Charles said in a speech at the Dunfermline City Chambers. Charles, who donned a kilt made from old Stuart tartan, said the Queen's deep love for Scotland was one of the foundations of her life. "There could be no more fitting way to mark my beloved mother's extraordinary life of service than by granting this honor to a place made famous by its own long and distinguished history, and by the indispensable role it has played in the life of our country," he continued. Charles said the event would gladden my dear mother's heart, as it certainly gladdens mine. Dunfermline was one of 8 towns to be granted city status by the Queen as part of her Platinum Jubilee celebrations in June. The town, with a population of nearly 80,000 people, was chosen for its rich royal history. Dunfermline is home to the burial place of Robert the Bruce and was Scotland's capital and seat of power from the 11th century until 1437. The town was also sentimental to the Queen in more personal ways, as the silks used in her wedding and coronation gowns were made in the Dunfermline Old Silk Mill. Following his speech, Charles made a cheeky quip while signing the guest book in the city's council chambers. After handing the pen to Camilla, the king smiled and said, "These things are so temperamental." The joke was a reference to the viral mishap Charles had with a leaky pen just a few days after he acceded the throne.